Three, two, one. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Amen.
Amen.
Welcome, Board of Education members, Town Council members, families, friends, students. This is a big deal for us. We feel special. We don't know where the flag is. We didn't know where to turn around, but it's still exciting. This has been a really big year, and I want to thank the students and the families for making it easier on all of us with your cooperation and your smiles every day. It's truly appreciated. This graduation is one that we'll never see again. There was a lot of uncertainty about this year, but I think it all ended up okay. So before we go on, just a couple of housekeeping things. Parents and families, you can meet your children at the door by first base where they came in. Please return your graduation gowns to the school, please sometime next week before July, 10th. Thank you.
I don't know how to do this. Oh, thank you. Hello? All right. All right. Hello, everybody. My name is Emma Baker, and I just wanted to welcome everyone to the 2021 8th grade graduation. On behalf of the 8th grade, I would like to thank the South Rumbrook Board of Education, Mrs. Lee Thiessen, Mrs. Esposito, Mrs. Santora, Mrs. Connor, Mrs. Lima, Mr. Vadelaire, Mrs. Dabrowski, the administration, Dr. Goki,
Miss El Rahib, Mrs. Butanis, Mr. DeMarco, the teachers of Robert Morris School, and of course, our parents. A lot of us sitting on this field today have been coming to Robert Morris School for over 9 years. We never could have imagined, though, that our last 2 years at RMS would have been the way that they were. Yet, through all these challenges, we have seen success, and it is difficult to believe how fast the time here has passed. I never thought this day would come, and I could hardly believe that I'll be graduating and heading off to high school. We are all heading our own ways now into the bigger world, and will be leaving Robert Morris School behind. But we will take all the lessons we learned and the memories that we made with us. Some of us will be attending Bound Brook High School, while others will be attending Somerset County Vocational and Technical High School. We know that everyone here in the audience worked really hard to get us to those places. And we want you to know we appreciate everything you have done and the sacrifices each and every one of you has made for us. In a few moments, we will become the 2021 graduating class of Robert Morris School. When we receive our diplomas, it will signify that we met the standards to go to high school. Congratulations, class of 2021. I would like to now introduce Diamante and Madison, who will be giving the 8th grade reflection speech. All right.
Hello. Oh. My name is Diamante, and this is Madison. Madison and I will be giving the reflection speech for the 8th grade graduating class of 2021. Throughout the years, this grade has spent more time together in school than they did at home, and we've made so many great memories together. We've changed and grown into the people we are today, all within the influence of each other. Now we're leaving and attending schools like Bound Brook High School and Somerset County Vocational and Technical High School to further our education with each other and other people. Before we leave, let's reflect on all the memories we've made with all the time we've spent together.
During pre-K, our teachers were Miss Miller and Miss Romano. We mostly spent our time in playstations and singing songs. The old science teacher, Mr. Rio, was known to have an array of exotic animals. He would even let us see and play with some of his pets. Sometimes we even got to see the snakes get fed. Pre-K was just the start of an amazing journey we went through at Robert Morris School.
In kindergarten, our teachers were Mrs. Stieber and Mrs. Rosero. We did multiple different things. When the teachers weren't looking, we went behind their backs and moved ourselves up on the clip chart. We had Thanksgiving dinner where we ate popcorn and corn muffins. We also made butter by shaking containers of milk, and then we spread it on the corn muffins. We did the Easter egg hunt before Easter break, and we also had a color performance show where we were assigned a color and then sang about it. Using the color parachute almost every single day in PE was also a highlight from kindergarten.
In first grade, our teachers were Miss Coddington and Miss Lober. Some of our favorite memories from first grade were the surprises the teachers did on holidays, like watching holiday movies the last day before Christmas break, and when the teachers put pennies under desks and flipped over chairs for St. Patrick's Day. We had another Easter egg hunt and Thanksgiving dinner. Alongside that, we did the Chinese New Year parade around the entire school, and the school would do movies in the gym with our families. Miss Coddington would also give students a dinosaur every week and then make them journal about their experience with the dinosaur.
In second grade, our teachers were Mrs. Nasco, Miss Kubala, and Mrs. Bartocci. We had another Easter egg hunt. We mainly remember watching the Eagle Cams with Mrs. Bartocci, doing Go Noodle with Miss Kubala, and having our writing classes with Mrs. Nasco. Even though there's not much we remember from the second grade, we hold the times we had Mrs. Spur as our sub deeply in our hearts. She used to give us stickers, sing us songs, play videos for us on YouTube, give us pencils, and those specific erasers that were in the shapes of animals that we would take apart and then put them together again, which most of us pretended they were what you can call desk pets. She also helped us make bracelets and keychains, which most of us still own.
In third grade, our teachers were Miss Riley, Miss Stieber, and Miss Kosola. In Miss Riley's class, there was a battle going on between the students, which they called World War III. We had another Easter egg hunt once more. We also did timetables, and when we completed them in time, we got snacks like popcorn and pretzels. In third grade, we had the best projects, like the one where we had to create a Native American landscape and an advertisement for a book using a cereal box. We had many other hands-on projects as well.
In fourth grade, our teachers were Mrs. Cryer, Mrs. Ambrose, and Mrs. Kosla. From fourth grade, we had memories that started to show our personalities more and more. But someone's personality who specifically started to show was Scarlett's. In fourth grade, Scarlett was named accident prone by Miss Kosla. She still is accident prone, by the way. Scarlett not only fell down the stairs, but she also fell going up the stairs, and she fell in front of the second, third, and fourth grade students. She also had other types of accidents that we can't really go into too much detail on. Mrs. Cryer made a time machine where we brought back ancient artifacts from the Native American times. We had another Easter egg hunt, and we had a field trip where we were able to go to a Native American Indian Park Reserve, where we went in the ocean and went fishing with the net. Mrs. Ambrose's classes are also going to be something we remember forever. We played with all of the monkey toys in her room, and we also learned about the Bones in Our Body song, which we performed for everyone during our spring concert.
In fifth grade, our teachers were Miss Brown, Miss Wanzi, and Miss Gordon. Even with Miss Brown, we remember the time she brought cupcakes for the entire class, and the one time Darnell pulled the prank on our substitute teacher. He spilled coffee all over the place and then said, "I think your cup just randomly tipped over," and the entire fifth grade laughed about that for the next 2 weeks. With Miss Wanzi, we remember all of her lessons that ended up going off topic and the happy birthday song that she would sing in Polish whenever it was someone's birthday. With Miss Gordon, we remember playing with Play-Doh in her class, watching movies, and learning specifically about erosion.
In sixth grade, our homeroom teachers were Miss Basaha and Miss McGrath. Our memories from sixth grade are the ones we will remember always. On the first day of sixth grade, we were introduced to Miss McGrath by her killing a multitude of bees with a textbook in her bare hands. It was quite the first impression. Brandon also got his nickname in sixth grade. We all call him George because of a prank we played on a substitute. Brandon and all of Miss McGrath's class pretended to trip over each other and then rolled throughout the entire classroom. The sub then asked Brandon what his name was, and he lied and said George. We also had one of our last field trips in sixth grade. It wasn't even the trip that was exciting, it was the bus ride. We had so much fun as we laughed, talked, and had a good time together. No one knew it at the time, but this would be our final field trip as RMS students. This was also the year Mr. Cullinane realized that we had a pretty large class. There was not enough room for him on the bus with the other chaperones, and he had to drive all the way to Philadelphia by himself. It worked out for the best, though, because he was able to go back into the gift shop for Madison and pick her up something she wanted, but she did not have the time to buy herself. One last thing about sixth grade. Scarlett, accident-prone Shobawali, stuck again in the science lab. She got tangled in the safety shower in the science lab and set it off not once, but twice within a year.
In 7th grade, our homeroom teachers were Mr. Bazzarani and Miss McGrath. This was our last normal year before COVID hit us, making it our most monumental year. We got another new science teacher too, Miss Hill, and there were no safety shower accidents this year, unfortunately. Our favorite memories were when Diamante, Tyler, and Raphael locked CJ in a locker and couldn't get him out for a couple of minutes, and CJ started jokingly planning his funeral in the locker. We remember when we were running around in PE and Tyler ran into Emma and slammed her into the bleachers. That wasn't the only thing that happened in PE, though. CJ ran into the wall while playing kickball. He fell, then broke his elbow, which we still mention and laugh about to this day. We also learned that Mr. Cullinane has a bad habit of teasing people when he finds out who their crush is.
In 8th grade, our homeroom teachers were Mr. Merolda and Mrs. Hill. This was definitely our weirdest year since it consisted of some people learning in school, others learning online, and others having a mix of both. There were a lot of challenges surrounding the whole online learning schedule, but we were able to get through them. Of course, there were a lot of mishaps. For instance, the cousins Antonio and CJ both fell asleep with their cameras on. They did this within a week of each other, and practically every single person in our class got a picture of them sleeping. Madison unmuted her mic not once, but twice. She cursed the first time when struggling on a math problem, and the second time she made a reference from some show that was made in the 90s by referring to Mr. Merolda as the Magic Man. Tyler was also guilty of forgetting he was unmuted, and the teachers found out he has a little bit of a potty mouth outside of school. Tyler also caught a little bit of Scarlett's accident-prone behavior when he fell off his chair multiple times by rocking back and forth on it. He even broke the back of the chair once by doing this. Being unmuted was not just a student problem, though. Mrs. Hill was also guilty of leaving herself unmuted, and everyone in her homeroom got to hear her conversation she'd have with her cat when we were all learning from home. The end of the year was probably the best time, though, because we all got to be together again at our 8th grade picnic. We got to eat food, tie-dye shirts, and have free ice cream.
We had a great time as students at our Robert Morris School, and we'll look back and treasure the memories that we do have. I think we all wish that we could have had a normal school year over the past year and a half, but no one else in Robert Morris School history will ever have a graduation like this, so at least we have that going for us. We also have our future ahead of us. Shortly from now, we will have our names read and we will officially be graduates of RMS and moving on to bigger things. Congratulations to us, Robert Morris School class of 2021. I would now like to introduce Mr. Cullinane and Miss Santiago, who will be giving out the special awards to the 2021 class.
Hello, everyone. The first set of awards that I'll be giving out are the Robert Morris School Excellence Awards. There's an award for each academic subject. Students, when you hear your name called, please come up to Miss Santiago and receive your award. Excellence in Science, DeMonte. We're going to skip forward and do one of the last awards for time reasons. At this time, I'd like to introduce Officer Davidson, who will be giving out the Southbound Brook Police Benevolent Association Scholarship Award.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. Good evening. I'm Rashawn Davidson, President of Southbound Brook Police Men's Benevolence Association, and as an officer for the Southbound Brook Police Department. This is the 15th consecutive Demonstration of Excellence in Leadership Award that we're giving out. With the recommendation of the school, this year's award goes to a student who has been an active member of the Boy Scouts, pursuing the rank of Eagle Scout. Through Boy Scouts, he has also volunteered at flower sales on Main Street, worked to beautify the town by building a number of flower boxes, and he has led cleanups around town and also the Delaware and Raritan Canal State Park. This student also helped out the Southbound Brook Fire Department. In school, he has befriended new students to the district. He has also expressed an interest in the field of law enforcement, has taken an active visits to the Southbound Brook Police Department for mentorship. With great pleasure, on behalf of the Southbound Brook PBA, I would like to present the Scholarship Award Certificate, which reads, "In honor of your outstanding performance and dedication, we gladly present Raymond Conkle with the Scholarship of Excellence for the Citizenship Award of June 21st. Okay, stand right here. Congratulations, this award is well deserved. On behalf of the Southbound Brook Police Department and the PBA, we'd like to congratulate this year's graduates and the class of 2021 for your hard work and everything. Even though during COVID it's been rough, you guys had made it through. And I can honestly say in 1994, I was sitting in that same seat. But the school is called NK Brampton. But everybody have a good night and congratulations to the class of 2021. Also, I forgot to say, here's a $250 check too.
Thank you, Officer Davidson. Thank you, Officer Davidson. Excellence in mathematics, Isabella Scott. Excellence in language arts, Valentina Aliman. Excellence in social studies, Madison Lamberts. Excellence in art, Maya Hardy. Excellence in physical education and health, Emma Baker. From the Southbound Brook Music Association, the Excellence in Music Award goes to Sydney and Olivia Sheree. Awards are presented to the most improved student from 7th to 8th grade by the Southbound Brook Education Association. This award is given to 2 students in honor of former teachers. This year's award is dedicated to Esther Monteferrante. The 2 students are Astrid and Johan. The PTO presents a scholarship award to the 8th grade student who has best expressed the impact of the 7 habits on their life. The 7 habits are: be proactive, begin with the end in mind, put first things first, think win-win, seek first to understand and then to be understood, synergize, and sharpen the saw. And they were first made popular by Stephen Covey in his book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. The recipient of this award is Madison Lamberts. The Southbound Brook Education Association Wellinghorst Award is given to students in memory of Mrs. Wellinghorst, who was a special education teacher. This year's recipients are Samantha Tomorrow and Ryan Velez. The Student Council presents the Kristen Marie Baker Memorial Award in memory of a student who died of a serious illness in 1994. This award is given to 2 students who possess qualities that are most like her: academic achievement, kindness to others, a role model who shows respect to his or her peers, and teachers and administrators. This year's recipients are Fiamma Convery and Antonio Alvarado. The Student Council presents the Joan Rogers Memorial Award in memory of an art teacher at Robert Morris School from 1991 to 2002. The award is given to 2 students who are all-around good students, maintain good grades, get along well with their classmates and staff, and have a positive outlook towards school. The recipients of this award are Laura Sequeria and Daniel Cristalinas. The Student Council presents the Teresa Fisher Memorial Award in memory of Teresa Fisher, a Southbound Brook resident who was a paraprofessional for 24 years. The award is given to 2 students who possess qualities that are most like her: genuine concern for others, encourages others to become involved in their school, and fulfills a leadership role at Robert Morris School. The recipients of this award are Sydney Charay and Christian Garcia. The Student Council Award is awarded to students who show leadership, work well with the student body, and maintain good grades. The Student Council Award this year goes to Emma Baker and Alyssa Schuster. Alyssa, stay here. Alyssa. Okay, it's all right. The Robert Morris School National Junior Honor Society Award recognizes 2 students who show enthusiasm for scholarship, stimulate a desire to render service, promote leadership, develop character, and encourage good citizenship in the students of Robert Morris School. This year's recipients are Alyssa Schuster and Narielis Gutierrez. Tried to tell you to stay up. The South Bound Brook Fire Company Brian Kelly Memorial Scholarship Award is going out to 2 students this year, Sean Seals and Sean Volker. Come over here. Let's take your picture. From the South Bound Brook Fire Department Ladies Auxiliary, the Mary Capalpo Memorial Award is being given out to 2 students this year. Those 2 students are Ariana Lopez and Isabella Prozar. Right there. And at this time, I'd like to introduce Dr. Goki, who will be giving out the Superintendent Principal Award.
The Superintendent Principal's Award is named after Nicholas W. Barber, Jr., in memory of Mr. Barber, who served the school for many years as a board member and treasurer of school monies. This award is given to a student who shows the most leadership through personal improvement, self-reflection, and growth in positive attitude. It is my pleasure to give this award this year to a young lady that I have watched grow into someone really and truly amazing. This year's recipient is Madison Lamberts.
I'm so proud of myself. I did something. I did it. I made it in life.
At this time, I would like to invite back up to the podium Dr. Goki.
This year, it was our pleasure to have 2 recipients for Outstanding Educators. First, I would like to introduce our Educational Services Professional of the Year. Anyone who comes to the Robert Morris School and has the good fortune to be greeted by Yvette Martinez knows how her beautiful smile and warm personality make you immediately feel welcome. Her graceful spirit shines through in everything that she does at the Robert Morris School. She believes in the abilities of all students and works to help them to reach their fullest potential. Mrs. Martinez always has an encouraging word or a helping hand for anyone, staff or student, especially when she notices someone who needs a kind word. And she notices us all. We are very lucky to have Mrs. Martinez as a staff member and to honor her as our Educational Services Professional of the Year.
Good evening and welcome. Morris class of 2021, parents, guardian, and educators. Okay.
I'm going to turn it.
I guess I'm short, huh? I didn't put the heels. My name is Mrs. Martinez. I am honored to be here to celebrate your graduation. I am so proud of all of you. We know how hard you've worked to achieve this goal. This graduating class had to cope with unprecedented challenges and involuntarily shift into a new form of learning to achieve today's goal, your graduation. Congratulations. High school will present new obstacles that may seem challenging at first, but it's nothing that you haven't already encountered. Remember, graduates, it isn't the end, but only the beginning of the accomplishments to achieve. With this said, I will leave with this poem that I have written. Live with life. Take pride in how far you've come. Only you can challenge. Only you can determine. Only you can achieve. Only you can make it happen for yourselves. Have faith in the journey to follow. It may not always be easy, but keep an open mind. You never know what could be if you don't spread your wings and fly. Viva con vida. Siéntete orgulloso de lo lejos que has llegado. Solamente tú puedes desafiar. Solamente tú puedes determinar. Solamente tú puedes lograrlo. Solamente tú puedes hacer que suceda por ti mismo. No siempre será fácil. Ten fe en el camino que vas a tomar, pero mantén tu mente abierta. Tú nunca sabrás lo que puedes lograr si tú no abres las alas y vuelas. Congratulations, class of 21. Felicitaciones a la clase de 2021. Good luck, buena suerte.
Yes, you can. These are the 3 words that you can always hear when you walk by Sheetal Kosla's classroom. She is a dynamic teacher with high expectations and a belief and dedication to all of her students. Mrs. Kosla is very adept at using data to address the unique needs of all of her students, but it is her reassurance that success is possible that makes her classroom a positive beehive of learning activity. Utilizing the tenets of the Leader in Me 7 habits, Mrs. Kosla's students understand that setting goals, working hard, and working together will lead to success. She is a sought-after colleague, always willing to lend a hand and share her expertise. Her optimism and enthusiasm encourage her students to bring their very best game every day. We are proud to have Mrs. Kosla as part of our RMS family and to honor her as Teacher of the Year.
Good evening, Dr. Goki, my dear faculty, families, and last but not the least, graduates. It is an honor to be speaking with you today, and I would like to thank Dr. Goki for giving me this opportunity. Today is a special day for many reasons. First and foremost, it is your graduation. Can we please have a round of applause for our graduates? It is your time to feel proud, celebrate, as you step into your next phase of educational life, full of promises and dreams. This is a special day for me as well. You are the first class that I taught at RMS in 2015, 2016, and the best class. Okay. And it gives me great joy to be speaking with you all on your milestone. But then again, it's not about me. This is about you. Your dreams, building on what you have gained at RMS, from Leader in Me education, your reading and math lessons, your small group centers, your field trips, your archery and canoe lessons with Miss Lorenzi, your artistic work with Miss Menkins in art class, your fun conversations with Dr. Goki, and much more. And must I say, this is not part of my speech. Thank you for bearing with my Indian accent. I have seen you all grow into amazing young adults. The hard work, creativity, and integrity shown throughout the years all stand with you and show that you're truly ready for the next stage of your journey. You probably have a lot of questions. Some are nervous, some are excited, and trust me, it is okay. Just like Dr. Goki said, it is okay. If you are swimming in this sea of emotions, that's exactly how it's supposed to be. However, it's all about your dreams, what you want to be, and the difference you want to make. This pandemic has taught us all resilience and strengthened the spirit of fight. Everyone at RMS is proud of all the students graduating today. Your brilliant successes in academics and extracurriculars are acknowledged. And as you move forward, expect that you have challenges that await you. Of course, I strongly believe, going by the manner in which you have conducted yourselves, you will surely be able to overcome any obstacle in your journey. I would leave you with two things. The only one who can stop you from being successful is you. And secondly, the harder you work, the luckier you get. Your sweet memories will forever remain in our hearts. Congratulations, my dear students. You all are the future. Make it better and brighter. RMS Pride.
Okay, before I hand you away forever, if I had to say anything to you, I would read the poem that I chose inside of your program. So grab a program after graduation and read the poem. It says to dare, to make mistakes, and make a difference, and be great. The other thing that I would say is be kind. There's always time to be kind. And believe it or not, I will miss you and I will remember you, always. I still see some of you as 4-year-olds in pre-K. Tyler, you were a lot shorter. You have grown into absolutely wonderful young people, all of you. And I can't wait to see what you do. So make sure you come back and tell me. Okay? All right. Are you ready? It's time. Having completed all of the required New Jersey state standards for elementary students, I now present to you, Mrs. Lee-Thiessen, the graduating class of 2021.
Good evening, everyone. It is my extreme pleasure to accept this graduating class of 2021. At this time, I wanted to congratulate yet again Mrs. Kosla on Teacher of the Year and Mrs. Martinez on Paraprofessional of the Year. I also want to thank the Califer family and the Somerset Patriots for giving us this opportunity to host our graduation here. This is unprecedented, much like the other times that we've experienced this year, but this time it's a great unprecedented experience. So thank you for that. And last but not ever least, thank you to our teachers and our staff and our administration. This has not been an easy year. It's not been an easy year for parents. It's not been an easy year for our students, but we did it. And we did it together. And one of the things that I'm reminded of is that in the 7 habits that our students have been taught throughout their years at Robert Morris, one of the things, or a couple of the things, we did to make this happen. We began with the end in mind. We synergized, and we worked together. We came together as a small town to do a really big thing. And I'm so, so proud to be the president of the Board of Education, but also to be a member of the community of South Bound Brook. Thank you all for coming, and congratulations to our class of 2021.
Valentina Alamon. Antonio Alvarado. Brandon Apriza Ariza. Emma Baker. Tyler Bola. Valeria Bonilla. Jose Borneos. Noah Brown. Santiago Castro. John Coro. Fiamma Convery. Daniel Crystalines. Johan Ferreras. Darnell Forrest. Christian Garcia. Raymond Garcia. Angelina Gonzalez. Narielis Gutierrez. Maya Hardy. Alexa Hartman. Shayla Holden. Raymond Conkle. Diamante Kriviskaita. Jason Labrada. Madison Lambert. Ariana Lopez. Casey Lopez. Marlon Mendez. Yasin Mohammed. Isabella Prozor. Manveer Rai. Rafael Ramirez Abascal. Daniel Ramos. Jacob Sockeld. Nelson Santos. Alyssa Schuster. Olivia Sheree. Sydney Sheree. Isabella Scott. Sean Seals. Sequeira. Derek Solis Soto. Samantha Tomorrow. Jadelyn Valencia. Christian Vargas. Astrid Velasquez. Ryan Velez. Nicholas Villalon. Sean Volker. Scarlett Marie Shobawali.
All right, hello. All right, hey everyone. Once more, thank you all for being here today and supporting us both in the past and our futures. We will all work hard toward achieving our dreams, and we will make both Robert Morris School and the town of South Bound Brook proud of the people we will become. Thank you.
It's been a long day without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Damn, who knew? All the planes we flew, good things we've been through. That I'll be standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side. And now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
It's been a long day without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Parents and family, let's give one last round of applause to the graduating class of Robert Morris School 2021. And one more reminder, they will be able to meet you out by the parking lot on the first base side.
And when brotherhood come first, then the line will never be crossed. Established it on our own when that line had to be drawn, and that line is what we reach. So remember me when I'm gone. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
Let the light guide your way. Yeah. Hold every memory as you go, and every road you take will always lead you home. Oh, it's been a long day without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long